Audio Jungle.
Working for the job in the city, working for the loan that is 90 days. But I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way that things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, primary keep on burning, set me rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, set me rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river, the river. All right, woo! Well, I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. But I never lost a minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. The big wheel keeps on turning, turning. The primary keep on burning. So we rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. So we rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. So we rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Sit up, do, 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 do. Oh, right. Woo! Yeah.
Welcome back to Real Talk. Today we have Bernadette Adams, called as Phoenix, and that is your
Stage name.
the diva herself. Welcome this afternoon.
Thank you so much for inviting me over. Great opportunity.
It's a pleasure, and I know we can learn a lot about you today, and we can make importation as well.
Lovely. Thank you, Michelle.
Listen, the very first time I saw you was on SA Talent.
SA's Got Talent.
SA's Got Talent.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for the correction there. Tina Turner. Okay. What made you choose that song?
Wow. You see, Tina Turner has the story that nobody, well, a little people know about. They see this strong woman coming to the front, singing, dancing, showing her legs off, bringing out her vocal capability, but meanwhile have so much pain.
Yeah.
I'm sure when she goes home, or when she had to go home, that pain that's there, going to a house where what happens? Abuse.
Yeah.
So she was not only my my role model as per music, but also because of her story. Of course, I have my own story,
Exactly.
which I'm willing to share.
Yeah. And you sing with so much passion, I must tell you. Everything you can feel, it comes from the heart when you sang. Tell me, the competition, where did it take you?
What I can say is that there was, after 2016, I can almost say that there was this huge life changer. There's hardly a month
Yeah.
that I do not have a gig.
Yeah.
And that is all part and partial of SA's Got Talent, the exposure.
That they gave you.
Exactly. So it was a very great, it was like a booster.
Yeah. And so that the viewers also know that you were one of the finalists.
Yes.
Mustn't forget to say that.
Oh, yes.
Amazing van Mannenberg was a finalist.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Phoenix, the name. Why Phoenix?
So, you know, this name means so much to me. When you have been down for a while, you need to rise.
Yeah.
And I know somebody's got a book on that also. So it's so phenomenal sitting with that person, with yourself. Rising from the ashes, when you're down there,
Yeah.
it feels almost like it's impossible for you to get up. You need to shake the dust off
Yeah.
and get up out of that dust. So that is me. I am that bird
Yeah.
that died. But then God decided, I'm not going to leave you down there.
Yes.
I'm going to lift you up. Hy het elke bietjie stof af van my gehaal. And that's why I'm still standing.
And you rise
That
again.
And I'm still rising.
Yes.
Which means I'm still learning a lot.
A lot, yeah. But it takes time. It takes time. Phoenix, you've been through a lot. And if you want me to, I will ask you the following question.
Please do.
Why did you go to prison?
Why? So, this issue used to be a very, to the extreme, sensitive topic for me. But I decided that I'm going to talk about it because I need to release myself.
Yeah.
We all have something to release.
Yeah.
But ek wil my sakkie bietjie leer maak, man. Ek wil deel.
Yeah. And Phoenix, just before you go on, there's a lot of people out there that's still sitting with the same thing. They don't want to talk about it because they are so afraid that people is going to judge them. You may continue.
It's obviously people are going to judge.
Yeah.
But I believe that you have to be the judge of yourself.
Yes.
Because if you are going to focus on what other people are thinking of you the whole time, that means you are not going to live in who you are supposed to be. And I want to live for that person. I want to live for me. I want to be me.
Yeah.
I want to be what God wants me to be.
Yeah.
Ek het baie foute in die lewe.
Yeah.
But I'm this Christian.
It's a working process.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, you asked me a question. Say that again.
Why did you go
Why?
to prison?
Okay. I was a drug mule, right? So after divorce, things went haywire. That down,
Yeah.
it was that time for me. It was so bad. I got a job as a manageress, right? And, it went okay until work closed. And there I am stuck without any work. But an opportunity arose for me. And I took this opportunity. First time was, can you take tablets to my brother in Switzerland? Ek sê nie man ouchie, ek ken nie van die nie, but tablets to Switzerland. Okay.
Can't they get it there from the pharmacy?
Maybe you are talking like in Mannenberg. We've got Gympie Street. We've got the waterfront. Maybe it's a place like that.
Yeah.
And I realized that this guy, it's a foreigner, that is actually talking about the actual Switzerland. Okay, in my mind, I knew and I also didn't. But jy gaan mos nou nie 'n aap wees om net te travel nie. En ek was nou die aap wat net getravel het.
Yeah.
En toe die man vir my sê is $5,000. Ek kry swaar. Hy is amper 30,000
Oh
rand.
no, yes. Vandaag moes jy nie geld hê nie, né?
Okay, there I took the opportunity, 30,000 rand. Okay, here we go. I need the story lank maak because I don't want to bore anyone. But I took the opportunity, got on the other side with this so-called tablets. And there's somebody's waiting for me. Did you bring my tablets? Yes, I did. It's here. No, you can't give it here. Can you please come outside now? Okay, no problem. Ek is in Switserland hoor, van Mannenberg. Getravel met 'n airplane nie, met 'n bus of 'n taxi nie.
Yes.
Airplane. And this man is like just treating me casually like, you can't give it here, you need to give it outside. 1+1 is really 2. This is not tablets. But waar het ek begin smile? Now you must know that my children were facing poverty to its core. Waar die winkel kom klop het aan die deur and said that, listen miss, you did not pay your debts.
Yeah.
So we have to take the bed. Where did my children have to go sleep? On the floor.
Yeah.
Right? I could have asked somebody to give me a job here and there, wash people's clothes or do this, but it took too long to make money.
The amount that you needed at the time.
Exactly. My daughter's school shoes broke. Where do I go to? There's no way. You go to family. It's almost like, I shame you too late now. You should have come earlier, man.
Yeah.
No, but I'm here now to have some bread for my children. Man. I think there must be some of that bread. Bring gou die brood hier so vir Bernie. Okay, I took the bread. I was so happy to get it. Man. I opened the bread. It was actually moldy inside. No, on the outside it was moldy. Ek het die muff net so afgekrap in die toaster gepop en my kinders het lekker brood geëet.
Yes.
But as I scratched that mold off, ek het gehuil.
Yeah.
That's family for you. And I've had enough.
Yeah.
Poverty, ek is moeg daarvan.
Yeah.
Ek het vir die Here gevra vir 'n opportunity, maar ek het nie gemeen die nie.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, it's almost like die duiwel wil ook smokkel met jou gedagtes.
Yeah.
And he knew that I'm really at my lowest.
Yeah.
My kind kom uit die skool uit, haar skoen het gebreek, hulle skryf vir haar attappels.
Yeah.
Of jou skoen praat.
Yeah.
En waar gaan ek? Hier kom die opportunity, I took it. And I did it twice, being a drug mule, taking drugs from South Africa, was it? No, I lie. Going to either South America, taking the drugs there, taking it over to another country, and then you come back home. That's the time when I smile. But I can tell you, the journey right through, my hele binneste het geruk because I am, ek is grootgemaak 'n Christian.
Yeah.
My parents were very Christian. Hulle is religious gewees, Catholic.
Yeah.
They very on point. As ek teruggekom het, dan lyk ek soos die model.
Al die Hail Marys gesê.
Oh my word. Ek het geloop met 'n rosary in my hand. Ek het geloop met 'n rosary in my bag. Ek het geloop. It was just everywhere. Little did I know that. Hoe kan jy vir die Here vra?
Met 'n bewaar met sy klop traks op jou. Niemand wil niks. No. It might not be drugs, but it's something else.
It was drugs.
Yes. No. I mean, some people, it might not be drugs. As jy vir die Here, bewaar my.
You know, the day that they arrested me, I came from Caracas. I've seen a lot.
From where?
Caracas.
Where's that?
Venezuela.
Oh, okay.
I've seen quite a few places. Right?
Ek hoop jy het foto's gevat.
Nee, waar wil ek gesien wees? Ek wil nie foto's vat in die plekke nie, want ek is besig in die donkerte.
Yes, okay.
And where do I show these pictures? Waar was jy dan? Is die in die Kaap? Nee, is in die Kaap. Yes, was see. Huh?
How do you get there?
And I was never proud of where I was.
Yeah.
But I took the lessons out of everything only when I started claiming the phoenix inside of me. I started claiming that.
Yeah.
Listen, you've been there. You're no longer there. So you are rising.
Yeah.
But ek is nog baie ver van Ek is nog altyd daar naby die grond, hoor.
Ja.
Die Here is nog besig om klop aan te werk aan my, so I'm that Christian under construction still.
Ja.
Anyway, and but when I came home, I looked like this Kardashian. Want ek het verseker gemaak, everything is on point. My skoene, my everything. Oh, man, did I look the part. But my mom and my dad, daai twee, couldn't fool them. My mom had this saying, everything you do in the dark, it will come out in the light. And just remember that God is watching you wherever you go.
Tell me, the day when you got caught, was it at the airport? Where was it?
My word. You know, that day, it's very fresh in my mind. That's 2005, 6, but it's still very fresh.
Yeah.
So now you must know it's not here where somebody's speaking English to me.
Yeah.
This is Italy. It's Milano.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's our dream to go to Milano.
And this man is talking some strange language to me. He's telling me, Signora, vieni qua. I can speak now, but that time it was those things that he said. To me, it sounded like he's asking me about windows or funny fences or something like that, because I had no clue what this man is asking me.
Yeah.
But he was asking me to come to him. And now we are exiting from the plane. And I'm walking this proper lady.
Yes.
Oh, my hart. Ek dink die man het seker my hart gesien, is besig om te pop uit my t-shirt uit. Now, what did I wear that day? Oh, I wore a poncho, a brown poncho, and a beautiful t-shirt. What's it? African, what's a print something. Maar ek dink my hart het seker uitgepop, because I can tell you, it's very traumatizing. As much as I am laughing now,
Yeah.
that pain, that fear, the fear of the unknown,
Yeah.
it was as real can be for me. So that day that man called me out of that crowd. I was embarrassed first of all, because why are you calling me? En ek het 'n attitude gehad met die man. En ek het gebid in dieselfde tyd. Because I'm praying to God, Lord, you are all knowing, my Here, asseblief vat my net deur vir die kans. Dis my laaste, Here,
Gaan dit nooit
asseblief.
weer doen nie.
Ek gaan dit nooit weer doen nie. Asseblief, Here, dink net aan my kinders. Moenie dink aan my nie, maar dink aan my kinders. Excuse me? He's the man now, the customs officer, talking to me. Yes, and now I need to compose myself. Maar hier's niks composing in my nie, want ek is nervous.
Yeah.
En my hande is everywhere. There's no calmness inside of me.
Yeah.
Ek is nervous. En hier kom nog 'n man aan met uniform. And this man is speaking English. En ek het gedink ek kan vir jou om my pinkie draai. Deurdat ek jou nie verstaan nie, dan moet jy vir my laat gaan, want I think that should be my right. Ek ken nie, maar ek dink dit moet so wees, want ek is nog aangetrek vir daai.
Yeah.
Hier kom die man. Good day, how can I help you? What's the problem? Huh? Ja. So, do you have anything illegal on you? Excuse me, sir.
Here help my.
Why would you even think of something like that? Why are you asking me that? Out of all that people, you're asking me that. Yes, ma'am, we're just asking. It's a routine that we ask.
Yeah.
Right, long story short. Ja, dit was toe nou so. En toe het ek maar nou vir die Here gesê, Here, ek voel baie opset met jou. Ek voel ek wil meer ek weet nie wat ek wil wees nie, maar ek dink ek kan meer bid vir jou nie, want jy het my nie gehelp nie. Now I am in a place where I don't even understand the language. Here, wat gaan hier aan? Hoekom sit jy my in die donker tonnel?
But was it in the same country that they lock you up there and not in South?
No, not South Africa.
Oh, didn't you come to?
No.
Oh, so you were for 2 years there.
Say plus minus 1.5 year. I was in Italy, Milano, Città di Milano, city of Milano.
So, can you still travel there or not?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you, please remind me why I can still travel there.
Okay.
Okay. So for me, being in that prison, it was a double punishment, triple, quadro, whatever. First of all, I could not speak the language. Secondly, ek is nie wit nie. Thirdly, ek is ook nie ryk nie. And fourthly, jy het nie die mooiste vel ook nie. Daar's 'n vyfde ene ook by.
Yeah. And you don't have any family who went to and visit you.
Daai is die vyfde ene. There was absolutely none of my family could visit me. Hoe moet my arme ma en pa gekom het?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, dit raak nou weer.
Yeah, because
Hoe
it's
het hulle gekom?
a lot of money to go there. I can't imagine what you must have felt.
No, I wasn't worried about my feelings. I was worried about
Your
my
family.
my parents and my children.
Yeah.
Oh, how am I going to get them? Moet ek my heeltyd lieg vir hulle om vir hulle te sê, no, I'm on holiday and
I'm working here.
ja, maar met my moes betaal vir interior decoration. I studied interior decoration. En dit was maar altyd die kaart gewees.
Ja.
As ek so weggaan oor see, you know, you paid for my studies. So what's your doubt? Thank you very much for the studies. En nee, jy is besig met studies, besig om aan te vang.
Yeah.
Anyway, and it took me 5 weeks to get my first letter from South Africa. And thanks to the consulate of South Africa, that helped me a lot. They're very helpful. I don't know about other countries, but in Italy, they were extremely helpful. Because I was the only South African, I can almost say I was the only black person. There was other ladies, but they came from Amsterdam and
they were white.
yeah, they were most of all white. There was another lady there, which was Debbie, good friend of mine, and then there was Sula. They were black, but you know, they all coming from Europe.
Yeah.
So I am literally the only real black person. Africans are not seen as coloreds.
Yes.
We are black. You're
Yeah.
either black or you're white.
Yeah.
Sad story, but that's it. And so what do? No, my first letter, I'll never forget the sight of that letter. It was in a blue envelope. But it was so vol gatjies al. Maar glo my oor het elke point het dit verstaan, because I longed for, okay.
Yeah. That's fine.
I longed for my children so much. And just the mere fact that they wrote part of this letter, that hurt so bad. My mom wrote, my pa het gesê, gaan nie skryf nie, my
Ja.
kinders is dood nie.
Yeah.
Sy moet weer huis toe kom. My eldest daughter wrote, she's now a teacher. My other daughter also wrote a part. And then my son also wrote. And it was just seeing their handwriting. Also improving I was very on point with the schooling, the academics.
Yeah.
I know, ek kan nie verwag mami moet hy doen nie. Now I need to let go. I need to let mommy, I need to trust her. How am I going to trust her? God's going to have to help me here.
Yeah.
En nou jy dan gesê, ek het gesê vir die Here, ek is klaar met hom. Ek gaan eiere nie meer die Here dien nie, because ek sit hier so deur die Here. No way, that's wrong. Then I started to learn. You ask me how, or to the effect of, how did you get to know God? Now I'm going to answer you. When I was in prison, I had nobody else but God.
Yeah.
There was nobody else but God. And I can tell you that the miracles that that friend of mine has done, not only it wasn't simple miracles that he performed for me.
Yeah.
I had a visitor from South Africa, which was the nuns. I'm very grateful for them. They came to visit me because the headquarters is in Rome.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
I work at a Catholic school before.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
And so they had to come, that is their headquarters. But because of the relationship that we've had all the years, and me, this Bernadette, she's in prison.
Yeah.
So they came to visit me. The sad part was also, ek het baie sad parts in die gevangenis gehad, is that they brought me 5 whole nut chocolates, Cadbury. There is no way on earth that you can receive anything from a visitor like chocolates or even from another country. They had to destroy my chocolates. Wat ek sien, my chocolates gaan daar in. Ek vra, kan ek net een stukkie vullisblik uithaal asseblief? Ek wil net so iets van Suid-Afrika in my mond. No.
Yeah.
Ek wil geweet het waar is die vullisblik, en to realize ek my darling, jy sal nie eens buitekant toe kan gaan nie, want jy is eintlik toegesluit. Anyway, so, and not only that, I had so many people assisting. I have to say the system in Italy, it is a very helpful system, whereas a lot of people are coming in, which I also see in South Africa, coming in to assist the inmates.
Yeah.
Christmas time, Easter times, they are there to make sure that you feel the celebration.
Yeah.
And you are never excluded. Rolla and things like that. But what I've also learned about myself is that I've got hands. I would never touch anything. Of course, interior decoration, fine. Dit was maar net om uit die skool uit te kom. But I've learned how to make beads. I've learned how to make jewelry. I've learned, I got to know the creative part of me. And that part, I never knew that side of me.
So in prison, do they teach you all these things?
No.
Okay.
No.
What was prison like? Was there anything that they offer, like here in South Africa that I know of? You can go, you can study, you can do certain things, you can, equip yourself. So when you come out of prison, you have a job.
What they've taught me, the worst part of it all is that my language was a barrier for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not Italian, I'm English. Ek kan halfpad eens verstaan as hulle even hulle monde opmaak, weet ek of ek hoor vir hulle nie. So, but they had culture in Kuchita, which is stitching, sewing, and cutting patterns.
Okay.
That's something that they taught us. There was even a school where you can actually learn to speak the Italian. But to me, that was molto difficile. It was very difficult for me because...
So you speak a little bit of...
Sì. Parlare un poquito.
Net 'n kleine bietjie.
Net 'n kleine bietjie.
I catch that one. But you speak it quite well. The pronunciation is nice.
I had to force myself after 5 months in prison. I had to, because you need to be able to say what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
If you have a pain, you need to be able to describe the enfermeria. Enfermeria is the person, the pharmacy that comes around, or the nurse or the doctor. You need to be able to say where the pain is. For Male, if you want some coffee, you need to make some coffee. Agente, per favor, fare caffè adesso. I need to make some coffee. Or you want to go. I know I had to force myself
Yeah.
into this language, even though I did not. Ek was kwaad vir elke Italian. I was angry. I
Yeah.
hated them. Sorry. But that is what it was. Meanwhile, they never did me anything wrong. I did them wrong.
Yeah.
I came into the country, did what I've done, brought things in, but I would not have, I wouldn't have felt that way as ek net vir myself gesê het dat, listen, jy girlie, jy vra nogal vir die Here ook nog om vir jou net die keer te sit.
Yeah.
God doesn't work. Hy kan mos nie binne in vullis weekie.
Exactly.
So that was something that I've learned, and I have to say that the time for me in prison was life-changing. I had to go there.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that time, I don't think I would have been the person that I am now.
Yeah.
Yes, my journey still continues. I don't think I'll ever be able to forget that time.
Yeah.
It was a time that I can never void, that I can say, okay, you've done prison, 8. No, I can never forget that. There's been terrible memories for me. Like you have to wait. You have to wait for somebody to open the cell door for you. You have to wait for your time to make a phone call. You have to. After 6 months, I got my first job, which was bringing the colazione, breakfast. So that was something that I could do. So I would shout in the morning down the aisle past the cells, colazione, colazione, breakfast, breakfast, cafe, pan. For Mario, I used to do that. And that brought me some money where I could buy my soap because of my skin problem. Yeah. That is another issue for another day, another topic, which is also very deep for me. And that was one of the things that helped me financially, because you also need to have money to make your phone call. You need to have a world call card and things like that. So that is how I got to do that. And there isn't where you can say, I can use your card.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is no such thing. I have to say that in Italy, things is very good. Well, apart from not being able to see my children and not being able to speak the language, that was the huge thing in my life. And never see my parents, because I loved them so much.
Phoenix, tell me, how did you get out of prison?
Oh, wow.
Did someone come and fetch you? Did someone pay for your flight back to South Africa?
Allow me just to quickly jump in there. So at the time when the Pope died,
Yeah, okay.
At the time when the Pope died, normally prisoners are supposed to get amnesty.
Amnestia, yeah.
Right? That means you are being set free. But
Yes.
because of the graveness or the seriousness of the crime,
your crime, yeah.
not mine
Not
even.
yours.
No.
Is it? Is it worse?
Yeah, this was
Murder
somebody
and-
killed,
Okay.
and it's been very bad. So they could not just open the doors and say, okay, Pope died, Pope's 8. No. They needed to look at another way of getting people out. I was already a year in, right?
Sorry, before you go on, how many years did you get? What was your sentence?
That's what I was wanting to get to.
Okay.
So I got Article 73. So there's 2 articles that you get. I don't know if there's anything else. So there's Article 73, Article 80. Article 80 tells you that you brought a lot of drugs in the country. So you get more than 5 years. I had Article 73, which means I didn't bring a lot of drugs into the country. So which means I get under 4 years. 4 years under.
Yeah.
So I got 4 years, right? Now with this, the amnesty, they had to work out something different. So they decided in the country, in Italy, that they're going to do something different. They're going to do indulto, which means the gift of years.
Okay.
And what that did for me was they give you half of the time that you need. So means for me it was 2 times. So half of my time. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in fact, I had 4 years. With Article 73, you only do half of it. So I only had to do 2 years. With indulto, the gift of years, I only had to do another half of my 2 years, which was only supposed to be 1 year.
Yeah.
But because of my paperwork and because I'm not Italian, it made things very complicated for me. And I depended on the legal aid lawyer.
Yeah.
And also the other thing was, how am I going to get back home? But I am very grateful. The nuns played a very big role in my life. They were the ones, they called me regularly. They visited me, the ladies, the nuns from Italy, from Rome.
From Rome,
They
yeah.
visited me regularly, or even phone calls. There was also pen pals that you can get also from the church. Anyway. And so I did not have any paperwork. Now they broke, thrown away my passport. They tore that up because it sounded, I think they thought that it's a fraud thing, something.
Yeah.
So I had no paperwork. So within 5 days, with a gift of years, within 5 days, you need to get out of the country. If they catch you again in the country, they lock you up. And
For a very long time, probably. Yeah.
because it's entering the country illegally.
Yeah.
Right? So the nuns were so on point. The first day I entered their home, the second day, they took me to the consolato, got my paperwork, and the third day I went to collect everything. The fourth day, I was out.
Out of the country?
I had everything. My ticket was ready, everything. I was ready on the flight. Now, the funny thing that happened to me is from Italy, Milano, Città di Milano. I had to go from Italy to Frankfurt.
Yeah.
That is Germany.
Yeah.
So I got there, but I didn't know that I needed to have a visa.
No.
So here I am going through customs, and they said, no, where's your visa? And I said, sorry, I don't have now. I'm just coming out of prison now, and these people are asking me about the visa. I don't have a passport. I have traveling documents, a paper apply.
Yeah.
And they said, you have to go to the office. And I went to the office, and they said, ma'am, if you don't pay now for your visa, we're going to have to arrest you.
Kan moes jy nou weer teruggaan nie.
Die watergeld het dan gekom nie. I took out, I think it was pounds. I took 20 pounds out, and that covered my visa. I just couldn't imagine myself. Do you know that everything that happened whilst I was traveling with drugs, all these things, it was like it just revisited me.
Yeah.
Because now these people are telling me, if you don't have your visa and you're on board visa, then we're going to have to arrest you. All these things just came to visit me again. The very fear that I had.
Yeah.
And there I had And as I was looking, I saw somebody in handcuffs.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, "Yo, that could have been me, is that person being deported?" I was so hoping to talk to that person. I believe only then I realized that you have to be a light to somebody else.
Yeah.
And I wish that I could have, but also not to do it stupidly. Because if I made contact with that person, it could have ended me up again in a problem. So I've learned that as much as you want to help, you need to be able to really look out and see if you're going to help. Are you helping yourself? Are you being selfish or are you being selfless?
Yeah.
There is so many things. I've learned a lot. I've never realized all the lessons that I've learned inside prison.
Yeah.
Allow me just to say this. When I was in prison, they put me with a lady that I think she was she didn't have, I need to respect this. She didn't, chocolates het 'n bietjie rondgeval.
Okay. Yeah.
She was mentally ill. But she taught me certain things.
Yeah.
I learned how to practice patience. Because this lady in the morning, and there's only 2 people in a cell. So you got a double bunk. And I had to sleep upstairs, but it was nice because you have a TV, you have a fridge in your cell. Every single morning she would knock on my bed saying, Berna, fare caffè per favore. And I would like, no, ek wil nie, ek kan nie nou, nee, ek kan nie nou.
What does that mean?
Fare caffè, make coffee, please. Can you please make me some coffee? And the bomboletta, the little gas tank, that was the stove in cells in Italy. And she would make sure that we have bomboletta. Every day we had bomboletta. You could bake a huge cake on that tiny, as big as this cup. That's so small, maybe a little bigger. That's how big that gas stove is.
Yeah.
She made sure, because she had a family that looked after her, but she was my help. And she would guide me. Wat baie mal goed gedoen met my.
But why was she there? To see that she has a mental problem?
I think what her name, no names.
Yeah.
What she did, I think she was one of the ladies that murdered somebody.
Okay.
And she was still in the process of undergoing court cases, hearings, and things like that. Because I don't think she was supposed to be in prison. She was supposed to be in a mental institution. Right? But they put me with her en ek het gevoel maar aan die einde van die dag gaan ek die een wees wat in 'n mental institution is, want die vrou raak 'n bietjie te veel vir my.
Yeah.
And she taught me so much. And when I used to, when they used to call me, then I would say, Marilena, I had to speak sign language because I did not know how to
Communicate with them.
Yes.
In their language, obviously.
And then she would speak to the infermeria, to the nurse, and she would say she have pain.
Yeah.
And even when she knew that assistante volontari, the people that come to help you, the assistant to the prisoner, they call it assistante volontari, she would say, Berna, adesso vai giù. Go down, and then assistante adesso. They're going to help you now. And also for the STEM, she would help me a lot. She guided me a lot.
Yeah.
So I do not look down on anyone.
Yeah.
I've learned the hard way.
Yeah.
But Marilena het goed gedoen aan my that really shocked me. Like Marilena would stand there and say she want to go banyo to the toilet. And then I would say, die. She would stand right there.
En moenie sê daar net daar geroom het.
And then I would say, Marilena, no, basta. No, stai zitta. Vieni qua. I need to go clean what she just did. And I'm like, no, that's not fair.
Ja.
That's not fair. But it was that
Ek gooi op. But yeah, it is.
I needed to learn. God had a funny way of teaching me.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it worked.
Yeah.
And I needed to clean this lady when she was on a monthly. She would tell me, Berna, aiuto, please come help me. Marilena, qua, what?
Yeah.
Guarda, come see. She didn't know how to put the pad in.
Yeah.
And there's times when the pad is on the other side.
Stick it.
So I needed to practice patience. And like I said, that God does things completely different,
Yeah.
but it will always be beneficial. I'm not the holiest person, or I'm not holier than thou, but what I can say is that the one that stood with me was only God.
Yeah.
And He's the reason why everybody else then, hy het die puzzle maar net by mekaar
mekaar
gesit vir
gesit,
my.
ja.
So yes, you were still.
So landing on the mother city, on Cape Town soil, how did it feel? A lot of tears, probably.
I wasn't sure. You know, within a year and a half, my children went through so much.
Yeah.
My son had pimples in his face. My daughter had pimples in her face, and the other one was tall. And family standing there, I don't know if I should hide my face or just go hide tot wanneer almal weg is. Yes, I looked okay, I think. My hair was quite long because niemand gaan colored hare sny nie. Colours wil mos seker goed gedaan nie aan hulle hare.
Yes, yeah.
And but I did a lot to my body, and everybody was like, there she coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be ashamed. I shed a lot of tears just looking at my children. But the person that I was looking out for was my parents.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, just in gratefulness. And I needed to see how the
reaction was going to be like.
I needed to see that.
And what was it like? What you expected?
No. My mom was just this very forgiving person.
Yeah.
But sy het jou kot gevat. My pa het jou sommer gesê.
Is she still alive, your mom? Okay.
Mom and dad, hulle is al twee lys toe.
Okay.
So I knew that the possibility is that my mom's going to accept me, maar sy gaan vir my 'n lekker talk gee. My dad gaan vir my sê, ja, ne? Is nie tronk gewees, ne?
Yeah.
But you know what? When I saw my mom, all she did was stretching out her hands like this, and she said, come. I couldn't believe this. The open arms of my mom was like, it didn't only mean that I can go into her arms, but it had so much meaning to me. It's like forgiveness, gratefulness, everything.
Alles op een. Yeah.
Adams, everything in her body was like, it means a lot to me. And I wanted to jump, and I realized, maar jy gaan jou ma omval wanneer ek swaan, my ma's maar tingerig. And she just told me, I'm happy that you're home.
Yeah.
And when I finally got home, something stupidly happened to me. It was raining, and I couldn't get, I waited on the bed because I waited for the agente to open the burglar gates. It's been a year and a half that I've been inside.
Yeah.
So I'm still in that, and I'm sitting on my bed, being completely, ek kan amper sê ek is nog unconscious.
Ja. Is ek regtig uit?
Yeah, and my mom said, why are you still sitting? I said, and I answered, is nobody going to open the door? Because I need to go shower. My mom came to me. Sy gee vir my een klap.
I thought you were going to say she gave me a hug.
Sy gee vir my een klap. Sy sê
Ja.
vir my, jy's by die huis.
Yeah.
Skrik wakker.
Yes.
Doen wat jy moet doen.
Yes.
That was it.
Okay, Phoenix, let's forward. Let's go forward. What are you busy doing with your life right now?
Okay, so currently I am still singing. You know, in the time I went to SA's Got Talent, where I actually told my story also on national TV.
Okay.
I believe that in my story, there can be something,
Lots
some
of-
healing for
and-
somebody
and
also.
hope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so since then, I never stopped singing.
Yeah.
And I am still singing. Yes, the challenge is real. But apart from singing, I'm also making costumes. Any costume.
Yeah.
Your crazy hats, your crazy costume. If you want to look at carnival, I
Yeah.
do those huge backpacks. I do those huge headpieces. I do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And I'm doing vocal training as well, because I believe that die Here vir my so baie goed gegee het. I got to know the better side of me inside
Inside, yeah.
die kasteel.
Yeah.
I believe that it's a castle, because
Yeah.
die Here gaan nie vir my daar sit om niks te leer nie.
Exactly.
And I came out with all of this, maar ek wil ook nie daai gedoen het nie, because hy was in die tronk gewees.
Yeah.
Ek was nie buite gewees nie. But I've got all that skills. And only now. But the challenge is that because I'm no longer working for a boss, I stopped working for a boss, because I just feel that, you know, if you want to do something, do it for yourself, but do it as best as you can. And jy gaan my ook nie boelie nie.
Yes.
And I do not, I refuse to be rejected.
Yes.
I refuse. Jy gaan my nie verkleineer nie.
Yes. I feel the same way.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ja, jy kan vir my vra. I need to be on a platform with you
Yeah.
for us to share the same, or the mooi woord, common denominator or something like that. Hy
Yeah.
groot woorde. Maar ons moet op 'n platform wees waar ons kan deel.
Yes.
Like the two of us are
Yes.
sharing now. And ek kon nie dit gedoen het by my vorige werk nie.
Yes.
But I am working for myself, but I have to say the kopseer is that you don't have all the equipment.
Yeah.
And I am not gonna go and do anything that's detrimental to me.
Ja.
En ek het nou geleer, meisie, jy raak nou oud nou,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
when all the makeup is off, dan moet ek ook myself sê, girl, 'n slapenstyd om nie rondloop nie.
Yes.
Moenie van die spieël gaan vir jou die waarheid sê, hoor. So, but I've learned that there is so much talent inside of me,
Yeah.
that I just want to use it, and the Lord is just putting people on my path.
Yes.
Like I met up with Dennis.
Yeah.
And ja, die man is some, ek weet nie, die man
And there's more people coming in your life.
Yeah.
And I promise you, even after this, there's a lot of opportunities that's going to come your way. And this is what the platform is for. Phoenix, I want you to just share with the viewers an encouragement to our young people, our old people, just for them, you know, to say there is hope. You can rise above your circumstances.
This is very basic that I'm going to say, but I live for that. You don't have to look at your past. Because your past, you don't live in your past. I live in my now. And if you've done something and struggled to get out of it, you can't wait anymore. It's time to get out. I believe that where you come from, it is not going to determine where you are going. Maar my ma het altyd gesê vir my, this is what I want to share, my mommy's wise words. Bietjie baie hard deurgekom, kras. My ma het altyd gesê, jy kan nie help vir hoe you can't help for being born in poverty. Maar jy gaan damn stupid wees as jy in poverty doodgaan.
Yes.
So what she actually just meant to us, for me, is that one have to utilize every gift that God has given you. Don't be scared to take the opportunity and just put it out there. If you want to do that, make sure that it taps into who you truly are, and find your purpose inside that thing. But you need to love what you are doing. Sometimes it's a bit uncomfortable. The beginning is always uncomfortable, but you need to start. That's it. Start.
Phoenix, thank you for being here with us. I could sit with you a whole day. I was like hanging on your lips today. I'm going to come and learn some Italian from you.
Nee, moenie, ek dink jy daar is meer baie nie.
Ek wil net 5 woorde leer. Thank you so much for being here. You've been a real blessing and an inspiration, because now I'm going to even appreciate my house more. Because I've got so many complaints. When is this going to be done? But I don't want to be locked up. And I mean, you've just inspired me. Thank you so much for being here.
It's my greatest pleasure to be here. Just the last thing to say to the viewers, that if you want to see me, I think next week I'm going to be singing at Wynberg Civic. I'm sure, Michelle, you can share the details.
You can go in?
Oh no, I'm going to be at Wynberg Civic Center or Civic. I'm sure we'll be able to throw the poster to the people. And then please do. And when you come, please come say hi to me and tell me that you've listened to my story. If you've learned something, or at least something touched you.
Even if it's one thing, eh? Yeah. Thank you for that, Phoenix. Thank you for watching Real Talk. This is your host, Michelle Peterson. Stay true to yourself and know with God, all things are possible. Be blessed and enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Audio Jungle.